Okay, this skill is called the dead swing. This is in essence a ballistic deadlift. Okay, so we're going to start adding what we've learned over the hike pass, the hip hinge drill and the pendulum swing. Okay, we're going to start combining them into one movement. All right, this exercise really takes what's known as the stretch reflex out of the equation, meaning you have to regenerate all the force and power for each rep. Okay, whereas opposed to the normal swing, you go again, you keep going. Okay, this time for this exercise you're going to have to stop and restart. Okay, so I'll demonstrate it first, then I'll talk about the principles and how it's going to work. Okay, so first of all, get your hip position, grab the kettlebell, keeping the tension in your hamstrings, draw the shoulder blades back and get that anti-shrug. You're going to hike back, snap up and come back down. I'll do it one more time. So let's talk about how this is going to work then. So let's go right back to the start. So into your hip hinge position. All right, make sure you've got the tensions, like I said, anti-shrug. Get ready to hike past back, all right? And with this hike pass, it is exactly the same as we did in the previous skill drill. So making sure it's a max throw or pull behind you, lifting your chest slightly up. When you're in that position here, you're going to drive your glutes and your hips as hard and fast, max tension, as fast as you can, forward and up, all right? So driving up in this position, this should generate enough power now to the kettlebell to be thrown upwards, okay, until like or float upwards almost until chest level. Once you're chest level, it should almost go weightless. Okay, you should feel as if it's floating completely. Your arms are like imaginary ropes attached to that kettlebell, okay? So they're not generating the power. It's the hips that have generated the power. The ropes are just attachments of the kettlebell, okay? So they're attached onto it and it floats up. And you're keeping your posture at this point. Don't be dragged forward and don't overextend, okay? You want to be straight, shoulders drawn down. Once you're here, you're then going to begin the descent. So it goes weightless and then all of a sudden gravity takes over and draws back down, and then with your arms you're going to begin to guide it back between your legs, and then once your forearms touch your hips, you then break backwards and then begin to pendulum all the way back, and then let it swing back to the front where you'll restart. Pointer: do not break your hips early. So you're back in this floating position. Do not break early like I'm doing there. You have to wait for your forearms to then come to your hips. Then just in time, you break them back, pendulum back, let it swing to the start. It's all controlled. I'll demonstrate one more time, quick time, do 3 or 4 reps so you can just see that and you'll see exactly what I mean.